Have you ever watched a stock go up and up and up, and then the chart looks so good, and finally you get tired of missing out and you buy, only to see the stock plummet along with your savings account? This is called a chart climax. I'm going to teach you how to identify these before they happen so that you stop losing money in the stock market. Hi, my name is Coach Koda. Most people just call me Coach. I've been day trading for over 10 years and I help traders become consistently successful in the stock market. Today at 8:16 a.m., I told members of my community to close our Lucid trade because the chart just climaxed. Today you're going to learn how to read a chart climax because I did save them at 8:16 a.m. We can look at the chart here for Lucid, okay? And I actually caught this a little bit early, but at 8:16 a.m., the chart was at $12.73, okay? $12.73 at approximately 8:17 a.m. Now, Lucid, for the rest of the day, Lucid never came back to that point, and in fact, it dumped quite violently from $13 to below $12. So why did I tell members to close Lucid, and what does it mean for a chart to climax? We're going to go over exactly what that means here and now. If you are not part of our free Discord, go ahead and join that because we go over winning trades every single day. We go over winning trades in the Discord. We've had traders make thousands, tens of thousands of dollars off of just the callouts that we do on the Discord. BBBY was called out, which went up 75%. Carvana was called up, which was a 100% win. And those are both called out this week. Lucid is a stock where I can show you a chart climax. This stock was in a trend, okay? This stock was in a trend ever since yesterday at around $11. So from $11, that's where me and my students were buying into Lucid, okay? So at $11, we're picking up the position. And that's why you kind of see these yellow lines here because that's our buy-in point, okay? So we got in around $11 and we had a new member, Zifu, who also was able to get in around $11, $11.50, which is cool. And then the stock started to move up, okay? So now the stock goes through what's called a change of character, okay? And I'm going to write that on the screen here. That's a COC. Now, without going too much into that, it basically just means that the stock went from just going around on its own to actually trending, okay? So no longer is this stock just wallowing around. It is now trending. So how is that significant to us? Well, if a stock goes from trending sideways to actually being in an uptrend, then the stock is now likely to, or has the ability to, make us money. Now, a stock does not trend forever. And I think that's the really important lesson here, is that a stock, just because a stock is trending one direction does not mean it will trend that direction forever. And those of you who don't know what a trend is basically a series of higher highs and higher lows. So a stock trends when you get this kind of price action where the chart is going up, okay? The chart is going up and the price is going up, and anyone who bought the stock is essentially making money in an uptrend, okay? So when an uptrend occurs, that is an opportunity to buy in the stock, okay? Buy in the stock and then ride the trend to a higher price level, at which point you can sell the stock. And that's exactly how every single trader in this universe makes money, is by buying a stock and then selling it at a higher price. Anyone who's buying a stock must sell it at a higher price in order to make money. That is how we make money. That is how traders make money in the stock market, okay? Buy low, sell high. It's extremely simple, but this is the science behind it. You must buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price, but the chart will not go up forever. So we had an uptrend occurring on LCID stock, Lucid Group stock, for the entire latter half of the day on February 1st. On February 2nd, we still had a position in LCID, and the stock continued to trend, hitting our price targets at $12.43 and $12.88, at which point we closed the majority of our position. Now, we had some more price targets for Lucid stock if the stock continued to uptrend, meaning you can hold on to a stock in case it continues to go up and up and up and is able to reach a higher price level. For instance, AMC stock, a lot of people want to sell that at $10, but it's still at about $5 to $6. So anyone who's holding on to it is hoping that the stock will basically trend all the way up to that higher price level and they can sell at $10. In terms of Lucid Group, at least for today, the chart climaxed at about $13. So even though we were holding some of our shares, hoping based on probabilities and based on the trend that the stock would continue to climb all the way to $13.40, I actually saw the chart climax. That's right. I saw the chart climax. And that's why I notified members of my community that now is the time to sell Lucid Group. Okay, take all of our profits off the table. The trend is done. Lucid Group is going down from now on. And so that was another COC. That was another change of character. The stock was once going up. Okay, the stock was once going up, but now the stock is going down. The stock is now headed in the opposite direction, meaning it's no longer headed in a direction that will make us money. So we're okay with going ahead and getting out of the stock at that point. So before this, the stock was in an uptrend, and then after this, the stock went into a downtrend. Okay, and when you buy a stock, you lose money when a stock is in a downtrend. So you do not want to be a part of a stock that is in a downtrend. You never want to buy a stock that's in a downtrend. Just something I teach all the time is that you do not want to buy a stock that is in a downtrend because it will only lose you money. Okay, and you don't want to lose money. The trading is not about losing money. It's about making money. Okay, at least according to the way that I trade. Stock trading is about making as much money as possible. And if you do not follow these rules and techniques, it will be difficult for you to make money. You don't want to buy stocks that are in a downtrend. This video will now show you, okay, and then we will now go over what exactly a chart climax looks like. Well, the chart climax is, first of all, in terms of a candlestick, a chart climax looks like a downward hammer, or you might hear morningstar. Okay, and so a morningstar is essentially a red candlestick. Okay, it's a red candlestick with a long wick on top, so it looks like kind of an upside down hammer here. Okay, so this right here, this candlestick was the climax, and you can see it looks like an upside down hammer, right? It looks like Thor's hammer upside down, right? Can't be lifted. And that's how you can remember that the chart is now headed down. Okay, now there are candlesticks like this which you'll find which are not chart climaxes, and so you cannot take the candlestick alone in isolation to determine whether a chart climax has actually occurred. Okay, instead you want to look at the chart climax in conjunction with at least two other factors. Okay, it's these different factors which you can look out for, which will actually allow you to predict charts with a fair amount of accuracy. How was I able to call out the CVNA short squeeze where the stock actually doubled? Well, it's not because I was just looking at a single candlestick. Okay, I wasn't just looking at one candlestick when I was trading CVNA, and when I had my students buy it at $10 and it went to almost 20, actually it went to almost $20 here. I wasn't just looking at one candlestick. There wasn't just one candlestick I saw that notified me that, okay, CVNA is officially going to go up dramatically from here out. Instead, it was a variety of different factors. And if we look at the Lucid Group stock, this candlestick alone did not tell me that the chart had climaxed. This candlestick combined with the next candlestick that followed it, which is a red candle, combined with the 20-day simple moving average, which is a very simple indicator. You can look up how to add this to your chart here, or I'll even show you how to add it very quickly. You simply go to your studies, okay, edit studies, you go to create, and then you can, not create, you simply go to studies, you go to, you click on studies here. If you're using Thinkorswim, this is how you create a 20-day simple moving average. Actually, let's just cut this out. You can add a 20-day simple moving average to your chart fairly easily, and this is one indication that the chart has climaxed. So after you get this kind of candlestick, then the second thing you'll see is another red candlestick that breaks below the 20-day simple moving average, which isn't good, right? Because that's our support usually. That usually tells us that the stock is in a trend. You could see how this candlestick didn't break below the 20-day simple moving average, but this one did. And the other thing is the volume. Look at this high volume on that candlestick, okay? So it's a high volume candlestick where the chart started to reverse. It's a high volume candlestick where the chart climaxed. And then after that, the chart started to fall. We got some more red candlesticks. And then finally, the stock just absolutely went into a downtrend, right? So a chart climax can be found in the form of a candlestick by looking at these basically upside down hammer-like candles, observing the subsequent reaction, a red candlestick, usually one with a large body, and a break of the 20-day simple moving average to the downside. Okay, all of these factors together will lead you to realize that a chart has climaxed and it's time not to buy that stock. Don't buy it thinking you're buying it on a pullback, because the chances are that chart has climaxed and the stock is no longer worth trading. This is your lesson on charts climaxes. This is your lesson on chart climaxes, and it's going to save you a lot of money. I'm here to save you money, just like I've saved traders millions of dollars over the years by teaching them how to use technical analysis to upgrade their trading. If you're ready to take the next step and you're ready to make money with me in the stock market, actually take my trades and learn from me, then you can go ahead and check out the link in the description on my channel. There's going to be a link there. Okay, and then you can click on that link. Okay, you just click on it. It says trade live with me. You click on that link that says tiny year roll, trade like coach, and it will bring you to this checkout page. Okay, Rocket Trader Pro, there's 5 spots remaining right now. Here's the price. And what you'll get is you'll actually get my top stocks daily. You'll be able to trade profitably by receiving my winning trades every single day. And yes, you will live better. You'll have more time and freedom to do what you love. This membership will give you the opportunity to see the night and day difference between trading by yourself and trading with a professional trader that has your back every step of the way. Guys, thank you for joining me in today's stock trading lesson. This is a chart climax and how to avoid it. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.